Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to a new video on the channel today. Today, Modern Warfare 2 has officially released worldwide, and I wanted to give my first impressions. I want to talk about the good things in the game, and some of the more little nitpicky things, and the overall just state and feel of Modern Warfare 2 as a whole. So first things first, let's talk about the overall feel of the game. Modern Warfare 2 plays very well. It feels a lot better than the beta. You don't feel as slow and clunky. The movement seems very refined, and that's a good thing. The beta did feel okay to me. A lot of people complained about it though. A lot of people did not like it. And in the final game, it seems the overall reception to movement is now positive, except for your slide canceling Andes who are still crying and sobbing. So with movement being a good thing, let's talk about gunplay as well. Gunplay seems really nice. Guns feel good, they sound good, they sound beefy, they don't sound like toys like sometimes you'd get in Cold War or even Vanguard at times. They feel nice, they work well, but the balancing could be a little bit better. I would definitely say that Modern Warfare 2 is ran by assault rifles and battle rifles. It's simply just they're more powerful, and the SMGs kind of suck. They shoot peas. If you are at a close range gunfight with somebody with an M4, for example, and you shoot first, the person with the M4, if they can hit their shots, they will kill you, and you will be outgunned by an AR in a close range battle where SMGs should always win. SMGs just aren't viable in a game where it seems like it's being ran by an M4, an AK, or a SCAR, or anything like that. It's not going to happen. You're going to get outgunned, and SMGs are just going to frustrate you, and then you're just going to switch to an AR, and then everyone is going to do the same, and then SMGs are going to get neglected. Maybe it's because all my gameplay that I've had and all my games that I've played has been the launch night, so all the sweats are out, all the sweats are online and everything, but who knows? We'll have to see. That one we're going to have to wait on. Of course, with the launch of a new game, you can't expect tuning to be perfect. So here's hoping they buff SMGs or maybe nerf ARs as a whole in general. Would be nice. I think buffing the SMGs is the way to go, though, to make them a little bit more viable. Next thing I want to talk about is the kind of replayability of the game. So Call of Duty Vanguard launched with 16 multiplayer maps. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War launched with 8 multiplayer maps. Modern Warfare 2 has launched with a big whopping 10 6v6 multiplayer maps. And 10 maps is better than 8, but it's nowhere near as good as 16. But you also have to take into consideration that how many of the 10 multiplayer maps are good. For one, we should have 11 maps, but the museum map that was featured in the beta is not in the game. I'm assuming it's for legal reasons, just like Crown Raceway, how it was named the Grand Prix or whatever, and then they got copyrighted. It got messed up, whatever, they changed it, they fixed it, it's fine. But the point that I'm getting at is we don't have enough maps in the game, and like almost half of the maps that we do have in the game are not that great. And this is the same thing that Modern Warfare 2019 suffered from in the beginning. The maps were bad until they started releasing DLC ones, which progressively got better, they got smaller, they were able to be played without having to just sit there and camp, which a lot of these maps really do favor campers. I'm not gonna lie, we'll get into the overall flow of the game, but for now, we need more maps, and that's all I can really say about that. And now we're gonna get into the pacing of the game. Modern Warfare 2 does not play like your normal Call of Duty, but at the same time, it plays like a normal Call of Duty, if that makes any sense in the world to you. You can rush and run and gun and sometimes find success, or sometimes you'll get your ass kicked. You can camp and it'll work and pay off, but also sometimes it won't. You can use the water, the environment around you, and it'll pay off sometimes and sometimes it won't. This game is a very 50-50 kind of game where it really just depends on the lobby you're in, it depends on the players you're with, and it just depends on the map too. It's really weird, and I don't know how else to describe it. But after playing for 6-7 hours tonight, it just, I don't know, I can't put my finger on it, but I would say it still plays pretty decent. It's not to the point where I'm like, oh my god, this is unbearable, but it's also not to the point where like, this is absolutely amazing, if that makes sense. It's just a nice middle ground, the point where it's playable. I still want to keep playing, but I hope that the kind of play style and everything just kind of works itself out. I really dislike campers, but Infinity Ward loves catering to the campers. Hence, no red dot on the mini map and all the other big fiasco. I'm not going to get into that. I really don't care. But the overall pacing of this game is just quite weird, and that's all I really have to say about it. Now, like I said before, the game is pretty buggy. I will say most of the bugs that I've noticed aren't necessarily game-breaking bugs in-game, but it's more so UI stuff. I've noticed sometimes camo progression isn't tracking. I've noticed that sometimes it'll say you unlock something or that you leveled up to a certain level, but you actually didn't, but it's a UI bug. Sometimes it'll say you earned 0 XP for that match, but you actually did earn XP, or sometimes you earn less or whatever. There's no indication on like using your XP tokens or if you even use them or how much time you have left. I think that's a little weird. I feel like that definitely should have been implemented into the game by now. It doesn't even look like it's a bug. It looks like it literally just wasn't implemented. I have no clue. Maybe it is just a bug. Hopefully it is. The UI is also still pretty confusing. I find myself getting lost or not really knowing what to do or where to go on certain things if I'm looking for stuff. Accessing your gunsmith for attachments, you have to click like a couple of extra buttons than you normally would. It just doesn't feel right. Hopefully they fix that and refine it along the way. I know it's really hard to refine and go off of the feedback that they got from the beta when the beta was literally just like a month ago. I think that's probably part of the problem with this game right now, is that they didn't have an adequate enough amount of time to fix things or refine things that needed to be refined. And that'll just come with time. This is going to be a 2-year game. We're going to get 2 years worth of content for this game, support, full-time support, and I think by the end of Modern Warfare 2's life cycle, this could be one of the best Call of Duties of all time. So with that being said, it's currently 6 in the morning, and I feel like I've just rambled and ranted, and there's no structure to this, but that's fine because this is a raw and honest impression of Modern Warfare 2 in the first 6-7 hours that I played. I would say overall that this game is fun. It is a fun game. It is a good game, and it's only going to get better. That's the thing. This is their baseline. This is as low as the game can get, and it is still a complete game. I would still play this over Vanguard. I would still play this over Cold War. This game is fun. I really enjoy it, and I think there is a bright future for it as we get more maps rolling in, as we get bugs fixed, new weapons, stuff like that. I really hope that this game lives up to the expectations and lives up to the hype. Once again, the game has potential, it's fun, and I do think that if you enjoyed Modern Warfare 2019, you are going to enjoy this game, and I would highly recommend that you pick up the game, whether it be now or in a couple months, when it's on sale, Christmas sale, Black Friday sale, whatever sale. I think it would be worth your time. All the bugs will be ironed out by then. We'll have Season 1, we'll have new content, we'll have new maps. It'll be a good time, and I think you guys will thoroughly enjoy it. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button right now. Would help me out a ton. And make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications, so that way you guys get notified every time I upload a video, go live, or upload a short. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Secure Bravo. Control Bravo. We are gaining ground.
Enemy spotted.
The enemy took Charlie. Enemy UAV overhead. Securing objective Charlie. Objective Bravo here. Enemy is securing Bravo.
Shock stick out!
Hostiles launched an SIA. Victory secure. Good fighting.